In this video, I'm going to be showing you the different colorways you can use to make your EPK template kind of resemble whatever season you're in. Maybe you're sending this out during Christmas season, maybe you're sending it out around Valentine's, and you want it to reflect whatever space the world is in. Another reason you might want it to look different is you're sending it to different places, maybe a radio station, or a DJ, or a venue. I have a video talking about how you can customize this, maybe changing the text fonts or switching out the images with your own, or linking your media to this, but that's something that I'll just leave linked below. If you want to get this template for yourself, I'll leave the link as well to the shop down in the description. But I'm going to go into showing you guys the different colors that you can use and colors that you should stay away from to make sure that your template, if you don't have any design experience, really stays appealing. So the original template looks like this. It's a white background and it's really simple. So I would like you to stick to that. If you want to really lessen the work that goes into designing your templates, which I believe is the reason you got yourself this template in the first place, just stick to the lighter colors. So the color here that we've used is more of a gradient. It's not a solid color. If you're new to the way Canva works, let me show you what I mean by that. When you click on background color, a menu on the left hand side will open up and you'll be able to see different types of colors. When you scroll to the bottom, you'll see default solid colors and default gradient colors. So like I said, this background is a gradient color, and if you want to see all the gradient colors that are available in Canva, you'll need to click see all and you'll be shown different options. So the one that we selected is monochromatic, and it's gold or yellow and white, right? So it's gold to white or white to gold, and this is what it looks like. The reason why it still looks appealing with this design is because it's a lighter color, and the design itself was created for that purpose, right? It needs to be a lighter color as the background. Let me show you what it looks like when you decide to go with a darker color on this. This is what it looks like if you do not change anything else and you just decide you want to change the background. However, later on in this video, I'm going to show you what it looks like, what it would look like if you want to opt for a darker color, and you're just stuck with that decision. I'll show you what that looks like. But for now, this is what it looks like with this monochromatic goldish color. Let's move on to the next one. This is another gradient color, and again, it's light, monochromatic as well. And you can see it seems almost natural, the design and the background. It seems like they were created together, but it's just you that's just changing the background and it looks this good. Let's move on to the next. This one is light blue to white. It's also a gradient. I've fallen in love with gradients just generally. I feel like they really take the design to the next level, mostly if you know how to use them. So here, if maybe you want to make a few changes, you could try playing around with the text colors, or at the top here, these main texts, you can try changing them around. But again, I don't know why you would want to do that. It's something that's meant to make your work super easy. So this is the whole point of these videos. So you can experiment with all these gradient colors. I think I have one more gradient color designed. Yeah, it's this. Is this a gradient? No, I think this is a solid color. So in order to access all the solid colors that are available, here you can see they have the main ones, blue, yellow, orange. But then once you click see all, then you can see the colors set out in different shades as well. So from dark blue all the way to light blue, or dark purple all the way to light. So when you scroll, you can see this is the color we used, which is spring mist. That's what they're calling it. And it goes really well with this design. So I want to give you a hack on how you can really switch your design around. Maybe you want to, do the season thing. Just stick, for this particular design, stick to picking solid colors, if that's your preference, on the right hand side of these lists. So let me just show you, for example, what I mean. So if I come and click on this, you see that it goes randomly. If I click on any of these, each of them will kind of apply to the design, simply because its base was built to be light. So if you stick to that, you should be good. Now, what happens if you don't want to be constrained by these rules that I'm giving you? Let's move to the last design. I've gone to the complete opposite and used the dark color. However, you can see that it still looks good. Why is that? This is simply because I didn't keep the text in the colors that have been in the designs that I've just shown you. So when I changed the background to be dark, you can see I chose this dark purple. What I did is come and change the text in here. Here you can see it's more of a dark red. I moved it to a lighter red. And then I changed the body text from black to white. And I did the same all across the design. The next thing I did was change the social media icons. On this side, you can see that they're darker. Down here, they're light, they're white. And if you're getting this for yourself, like I've said, the link is down in the description. I've added a bundle of social media icons in different colors, cream, blue, red, just as a bonus for you that decide to get the product. So that's what you should do if you're thinking, I want to use the darker colors, even though they don't go really well with the design. You can still make it happen, and that's how you do it. I hope you found this helpful. I'll see you guys in the next one.